Hi.
Barclays have brought me, Kelly Smith, to Aston Villa to meet September Player of the Month, Rachel Daly. Today we'll be learning the technique behind Rachel's outside-the-box shooting and first-time finishing. Just want to say congratulations for winning Player of the Month in the first season, of your first season here at Aston Villa. How important was it for you to get off to such a good start?
Obviously coming back, it was a new experience, a new challenge. Coming to Villa was a new challenge completely, but one that I really was looking forward to. But I think I put a lot of pressure on myself as it is. Traditionally, everyone in England sees me or knows me as a defender. So yeah, coming in, obviously I wanted to prove a point and get off to a good start, but more importantly, get the wins for the teme.
Carla obviously said she signed you as a striker. We're not going to see you hopefully in the left back or right back position anytime soon.
Probably not with Carla. I think she'd probably play with 10 men than put me at the back. Yeah, that's my main focus while I'm here.
So this is your first season back after a decade away. How much have you seen the WSL change since you've been away?
Yeah, I think it's grown so much. I think for me, the level you sign in international players from all over, we're getting good exposure for the youth and the academies coming through. That's one thing we've got here is a great system for the young players to breed into the first team. But the level's so much higher now. It's so competitive. I think you had your top threes and relegation battles and everyone in between, and I think you're seeing now more the lower teams or the middle pack teams are actually giving the top teams a run for their money. So I think it's getting a lot more competitive, a lot more physical than I last remembered. But yeah, it's a great league, probably the best in the world at the minute.
So do you think you've improved since being back in this country technically, or you already had it out in the States?
I'd like to think I had it a little bit, but no, I think you have to. I think training demands are so high every day. If you're not on it every single day, then it's very, very obvious. But it's a part of my game that I've always loved to be on top of. But I think, more so, I think it's more breaking down techniques of things, probably a little bit different to what I would have done in America.
Okay, Rach, so we're going to work on some techniques that you like to use, especially outside of the box, why you do certain things in this area of the pitch, what your thought process is, okay?
Okay.
If the ball's played back, you're at the top of the box,
yeah,
like that, what's going through your mind?
I think I would do a more precision.
Where are you aiming for?
Depends where the keeper is. I think if she's over this side, I'm trying to go that way, like the Man United one.
Yeah.
If they're closer that way, I'm going to try and loop it over that side. Hard technique though, especially on your weak foot. But yeah, from this angle, I think I'd try and wrap it more. But if it was straight on, I'm more than likely going to go with laces.
So you'd try and curl it more from this distance?
Yeah.
With a little bit more finesse. Why wouldn't you use your laces for power?
I think because there's probably a crowd of people in the first place, the defenders are probably in front, so you've got to hit that perfectly sweet. And if you're running onto it, oftentimes leaning back anyway, so it could go flying over the bar. But I think you've got to control it a little bit more, because I think you hit the target anywhere in the corners there, the keepers are struggling. Oi.
Do I need to come round it more?
No, I think I went on straight to it a bit more. Yeah, because I was actually playing in the 10 that game.
Yeah.
So I ended up coming onto it like this and just giving it one of them.
Let's try that then. I need to get under it more. Get in. What am I doing wrong?
I don't know. I think I came a bit more like, when I did it, I was almost like
okay, so it's probably
running on to like do one of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. So it's all about the approach and where the ball is being laid back to.
Yeah, because I think when you're running on at that angle, you've got to really, really get your hips around it. Nice.
So I think it's great as a footballer that you can use both feet, and some people that I've spoke to think you're left-footed, but you're actually right-footed, but have a very good left foot. Where did you learn how to use your foot and make it so good?
You. And honestly, you and Sue Smith, like when I grew up, like two of the best left footers in the game, Yanks. So I think it made me want to learn how to use my left. When I didn't have it, it used to really frustrate me that I couldn't do the same thing on my left, so I did it a lot as a kid. And obviously with England, I've been playing a bit at left back, so I try to stay on top of it as much as I can now. Even everything I do it on the left in training and stuff as well.
So being a professional player too, you should be able to use both feet. And I think what advice would you give to young kids growing up to just practice on one foot, or? No,
definitely you want to have both. Obviously, it gives you more freedom and more, positions to play in as well. It opens up the pitch a little bit more for you. And I know a lot of players who in the past I've come up with, against, played with, I've seen them have a shot perfectly on the right foot but want to pull it back on the left because they're lefty, and it actually takes a lot away from your game. So for me, I want to feel comfortable if it's on my left to hit it with my left.
Yeah, and it makes you easy to defend if you're just one-footed, right?
Yeah, because everyone knows where your touch is going. We do analysis on teams, and there's been so many players you come up, you know they're always turning, they're always rolling their hips this way. So it's easier then for the defenders to pick up. They're probably not going to roll that way and open up and hit it on the left.
OK, Rach, now we're going to recreate the goal that you scored against Man City, which was an amazing strike, so instinctive in the box. And you have to tell me how you did it, please.
Honestly, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't think I'll ever hit a ball as sweet as that again. I just seen it drop to me. It is actually a second phase set piece that we kind of worked on, and it just so happened to work in the game. I didn't even look at the goal, to be honest. I just kind of went with, like you said, striker's instinct. Just really tried to wrap it in the far corner. You know, as a striker, you dream for the balls to drop to you there, but I think, yeah, the connection I made with it, I think obviously I was aware where the keeper was, because he's obviously just come out from the corner. I just tried to get as much power but yet precision at the same time. But yeah, I didn't look at the goal, so it's even nicer.
Can you coach me how to do it now then?
I'll try my best.
Right, let's go.
I'll try my best. Oh, that was some hit though.
Nearly first time, nearly. There you go. Oh, get over it, Kelly.
You're getting too...
Come on, Coach Daly.
You needed that. You needed to get over it like that there.
So as the ball was coming to you, what did you think in that moment? Just hit it, or?
Yeah, I think I knew that I separated enough space either side, but I thought if I take another touch, it just instantly allows them to close in on me. Oh my! Knife, that was a joke.
So did you intentionally just not look at the goal because you knew where you were, instinct in that certain area of the box?
No, I don't think so. I wouldn't give myself that much credit, to be honest. I think I just, in that moment, I don't know what I was thinking. I just wanted to put it in the back of the net, but instant reaction from Alicia's knockdown. For me, it was just as soon as it left my foot, I thought, it's in, it's in.
They're nice feelings.
They're very nice. You only get one every now and again, don't you?
Oh!
Hey, that's better though, side net.
Not as beautiful as yours, but it's still winning the goal.
To be honest, I couldn't recreate it, so you've done a really good job. There's 3 balls in the back of that net, so we're happy.